What's up YouTube? How you guys doing? My name is Marcus. You can call me Mark, and welcome back to the channel. A little PSA real quick. I know I haven't posted or uploaded in a week and a half, maybe two. I don't know. I had a couple of issues going on with my setup and my editing, so I had to get that figured out. And I got it figured out, so I really apologize. I want to be able to get content out there for you guys, and I already have a schedule for when I'm going to drop certain videos, and I'm going to stick to that schedule, and I'll post it maybe on my next video or at the end of this one. I don't know yet, but I just want to apologize. I started the Game of Thrones series, and then I started Freerin, and I did a couple of tier lists, and I need to continue on with those. I'm going to continue on with those. I just had to get some things situated, and yeah, I just wanted to apologize for that. I know there's probably a few of you out there just waiting on it, and I like I said, I really want to get this content out there because I'm really enjoying both of those shows that I'm watching, Game of Thrones and Freerin. Really good shows. I'm gonna have my Patreon up very soon, so you guys can watch full uncut reactions. And yeah, I'm gonna move along, and everything should be smooth from here on out. So if you stick around, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And what's up YouTube? How you guys doing? My name is Marcus. You can call me Mark, and welcome back to the channel. If you're here today, you know what we got going on. Game of Thrones Season 1, Episode 3, Lord Snow. Very excited to get into this. My first time watching Game of Thrones, if you're new to the channel. So yeah, this is a blind reaction. First two episodes were really good. I enjoyed them. I'm going to have a little discussion here before we get into the episode. But before I get into my discussion, make sure you like the video for me. Hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified of the next video. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's get into this little discussion I'm going to have real quick before we start episode 3. With episode 1 and 2 out, episode 1, my discussion or whatever, it was lackluster, you know. I talked, but I was really confused and clueless as to what was actually going on. Episode 2, I didn't do a discussion at the end of the episode. I recorded it at such a crazy time. I was so tired, I just ended up going to sleep. I'm really sorry about that. I am going to do better moving forward. I promise you guys, if you guys stick around for the long haul, I'm going to do my best to get the best discussion reaction I can possible for you guys, all the way up until season 8. So yeah, look forward to that because I am going to be grinding this show and sharing it with you guys. So yeah, Targaryens. I didn't know that the Targaryens were what's her name? Did I have it written down? Oh, I know I had it written down. Is it Daenerys? Daenerys. There it is. So Daenerys Targaryen, the Targaryens, and so her brother, I guess they're both Targaryens, and the Targaryens and the, is it Drogo? Oh, no. Drogo is the name of the leader, I think. It's the Dothrakis. I'm pretty sure the Dothrakis is the name of the... See, I jotted things down, I paid attention, and I'm still a little not even connecting on everything. But I'm pretty sure the Dothrakis is the name of the group that's led by Drogo, or however you say that. And then the Targaryens are with Daenerys and her brother, and they're joining, well, you know, I guess it's a joint trade value. I don't know. All I know is that Daenerys has to be with Drogo, And then Drogo's end of the deal is to give the brother an army, I believe, or just fight for them, I believe. And then he's going to take that army across the sea with it. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen. He's going to take the army across the sea with it, because that's what the king and Ned were talking about when they were sitting and having their little conversation. And that's when I also found out that the Targaryens, I believe it was Rhaegar or Rhaegar Targaryen, either he killed Ned's sister or just another Targaryen killed the sister. No. It was the Targaryens did, I guess, like something bad to Ned's family or Ned or the king's people or their friends or whatever, something like that. But I think it was Rhaegar Targaryen. It was the one that killed the sister. And they were talking and having conversations about the Targaryens and how the king hates them and he wants to kill every single one of them. And then he also mentioned that there are also people within his kingdom or within wherever he rules that think ill of him. So if Daenerys' brother, I don't know his name, if he comes overseas with the army, they might just join him and to take down the king. So yeah, that's something. Ned has a talk with the bastard child. I don't know his name. He's really cool. So far, he's on the Night Watch. I know that. And they had a talk about his mother, and he wanted to know where his mother was or if she knows anything about him or what he's doing. And the king says to him, "We'll talk when we meet again." For me, that's not a good sign. It just makes me believe that one of them might die. So I'm going to make a prediction now and say Ned possibly will die. But I don't know. Ned's wife finds the hair of the queen in the place that Bran was pushed. So that's something. Oh yeah, the whole king's son and the butcher boy scene happened, where it was, I forgot her name, but the youngest girl, I believe, of Ned was training with her sword with the butcher boy, and then the oldest daughter of Ned with the king's son came by, seen them doing that, and he was being freaking weird and just started trying to impress, I guess. I don't know. He was just being weird, and he was trying to bully the butcher boy, and then the youngest daughter ended up attacking him, and then he was damn near about to kill her until I believe the dire wolf comes in and bites him. So yeah, that was a whole thing that happened. The dog that bit him, maybe the dog should be killed. I'm not with that, but the king ordered it to be, and you gotta do it. So Ned ends up doing it, and in the moment he kills the dire wolf, Bronn wakes up. So now I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen now, because Bronn is up. His eyes popped open in the end of that last episode. So I would like to make a prediction that maybe the information on the king and the queen, or what if it's what if he's got an amnesia thing, so where he doesn't remember after that fall, or hear me out, I don't know. So yeah, a lot happened last episode, but I'm glad that I am picking it all up and trying to put it all together, because it's really good. I'm really enjoying this. And yeah, that's that. So let's dive right in. I think that said the bite. Winterfell. Okay. I think that's where Ned is. If, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Ned and his family is in Winterfell. Because, oh no, don't correct me. I know they're in Winterfell. Because that's, the wife said, there's always got to be a Stark in Winterfell. The wall is crazy, dude. That shot of the wall that they did, I was literally about to say panel. We're reading too much manga. But that shot of the wall was crazy. They're moving so fast. I want to read the names of the places. I can't lie, this is amazing. That's an amazing visual. I don't think I've ever noticed that it was a dragon, I think a lion, a deer, and a wolf. Like on each four corners of that. Let's lock in, Game of Thrones fans. Let's lock in.
Welcome, Lord Stark. Grand Maester Pycelle has called a meeting of the small council. The honor of your presence is requested.
Get the girls settled in. I'll be back in time for supper. Jory, you go with them.
Yes, my lord.
If you'd like to change into something more appropriate.
I'm not sure what's happening, or if I'm supposed to know what's happening. Where are they?
Thank the gods you're here, Stark. About time we had some stern northern leadership.
Glad to see you're protecting the throne.
Steady, old friend. How many king's asses have polished it, I wonder? And what's the line? The king shits and the hand wipes.
Very handsome armor. Not a scratch on it.
I know. People have been swinging at me for years, but they always seem to miss.
Choosing your opponents wisely, then.
I have a knack for it. Must be strange for you, coming into this room. Just tell me, what even happened? It was very brave, your brother, and your father too. He didn't deserve to die like that. Nobody deserves to die like that.
You just stood there and watched.
500 men just stood there and watched. When I watched the Mad King die, I remembered him laughing as your father burned. It felt like justice.
Is that what you tell yourself at night? You're a servant of justice. That you were avenging my father when you shoved your sword in Aerys Targaryen's back.
Tell me, if I'd stabbed the Mad King in the belly instead of the back, would you admire me more?
You served him well. And serving was safe.
Stark.
Lord Varys.
I was grievously sorry to hear of your troubles on the King's Road. We are all praying for Prince Joffrey's full recovery.
Shame you didn't say a prayer for the butcher's son. Renly. You looking well?
And you look tired from the road. I told them this meeting could wait another day, but...
But we have a kingdom to look after. I've hoped to meet you for some time, Lord Stark.
No doubt Lady Catelyn has mentioned me.
This belongs to you now. Should we begin?
Without the king tournament in honor of Lord Stark's appointment as Hand of the King.
How much?
Tournament.
40,000 gold dragons to the champion, 20,000 to the runner-up, 20,000 to the winning archer.
Can the Treasury bear such expense?
I'll have to borrow it. The Lannisters will accommodate, I expect. We already owe Lord Tywin 3 million gold. What's another 80,000?
Are you telling me the crown is 3 million in debt?
I'm telling you the crown is 6 million in debt.
How could he let this happen?
The Master of Coin finds the money, the King and the Hand spend it.
I will not believe John Arryn allowed Robert to bankrupt the realm.
Lord Arryn gave wise and prudent advice. but I fear His Grace doesn't always listen.
Counting coppers, he calls it.
I'll speak to him tomorrow. This tournament is an extravagance we cannot afford.
As you will, but still, we'd best make our plans.
There will be no plans until I speak to Robert.
Ow, please, it's nearly healed.
It's ugly.
A king should have scars. You fought off a direwolf. You're a warrior, like your father.
I'm not like him. I didn't fight off anything. It bit me, and all I did was scream. And the two Stark girls saw it, both of them.
That's not true. You killed the beast. You only spared the girl because of the love your father bears her father. Someday, you'll sit on the throne and the truth will be what you make it.
That's okay.
Yeah, you are my darling boy, and the world will be exactly as you want it to be. Do something
This is messing with my mental.
The occasional kindness will spare you all sorts of trouble down the road.
We allow the Northerners too much power. They consider themselves our equals.
How would you handle them?
I double their taxes and command them to supply 10,000 men to the Royal Army.
The Royal Army?
Why should every lord command his own men? It's primitive. No better than the hill tribes. We should have a standing army of men loyal to the crown.
Too wild. When the winter comes, the seven gods together couldn't save you and your royal army. A good king knows when to save his strength. And when to destroy his enemies.
So you agree? Starks are enemies.
Enough of that, young
Okay.
lady. Eat your food.
I'm practicing.
Practicing for what?
The prince.
I stop.
He's a liar and a coward, and he killed my friend.
The Hound killed your friend.
The Hound does whatever the prince tells him to do.
You're an idiot.
You're a liar, and if you told the truth, Mike would be alive.
Enough.
Facts, though.
What's happening here?
Aya would rather act like a beast than a lady.
Go to your room. We'll speak later.
She got that dog in her.
War was easier than daughters.
Go away.
Open the door.
Okay, I thought that was her sister. I was gonna say go away too, but it's I think it's Pops. So go ahead and let Pops in.
Whose sword is that?
Mine.
Give it to me. I know this maker's mark. This is Micken's work. Where did you get this? This is no toy. Little lady shouldn't play with swords.
I wasn't playing, and I don't want to be a lady.
Come here.
Little girl want to be a warrior.
What you want with this?
It's called Needle.
Blade with a name. And who were you hoping to skewer with Needle? Your sister? You know the first thing about sword fighting?
Sticking with the pointy end.
That's the essence of it.
I was trying to learn. I asked Micah to practice with me. I asked him. It was my fault.
Oh, sweet girl, no. You didn't kill the butcher's boy. Sansa will be married to Joffrey someday. She cannot betray him. She must take his side, even when he's wrong.
But how can you let her marry someone like that?
Look at me. You're a Stark of Winterfell. You know our words.
Winter is coming.
You were born in the long summer. You've never known anything else. But now winter is truly coming. And in the winter, we must protect ourselves. Look after one another. Sansa is your sister. Go on. It's yours.
I can keep it.
Try not to stab your sister with it.
I would have been like, asking for lessons.
If you're going to own a sword, you better know how to use it.
Don't
Bran.
listen to it. Crows are all liars. I know a story about a crow.
I hate your stories.
I know a
Jesus.
story about a boy who hated stories.
Jesus.
I could tell you about Sir Duncan the Tall. Those were always your favourites.
Those weren't my favourites. My favourites were the scary ones.
Oh, my sweet summer child. What do you know about fear?
Sweet summer
Fear is for the
child.
winter, when the snow is 100 feet deep. Fear is for the long night, when the sun hides for years, and children are born and live and die, all in darkness. That is the time for fear, my little lord, when the White Walkers move through the woods. Thousands
White
of
Walkers.
years ago, there came a night that lasted a generation. Kings froze to death in their castles, same as the shepherds in their huts. And women smothered their babies rather than see them starve, and wept, and felt the tears freeze on their cheeks. So is this the sort of story that you like? In that darkness, the White Walkers came for the first time. They swept through cities and kingdoms, riding their dead horses, hunting with their packs of pale spiders, big as hounds.
What are you telling him now?
Only what the little lord wants to hear.
Get your supper, I want some time with him.
How long has he been up? It doesn't seem to be the reaction I'd expect.
One time she told me the sky is blue because we live inside the eye of a blue-eyed giant named Macumber.
Yeah, that was a false story. That White Walkers one was real, though.
How do you feel?
100%. That White Walkers story was real.
You still don't remember anything? Ran. I've seen you climb 1,000 times. In the wind, in the rain. 1,000 times. You never fall.
I did, though. It's true, isn't it? What Maester Lewin says about my legs.
What's wrong with his legs? What's wrong with Bran?
Be dead.
He's crippled?
Don't ever say that.
I'd rather be dead.
I would. We've done nothing wrong.
We've been instructed to escort you into the city.
Instructed? I don't know who's providing your instructions, but...
Follow me, Lady Stark.
There was a rider in the night.
To you, of all people.
How dare you bring me here? Have you lost your mind?
No one will come looking for you here, isn't that what you wanted? I'm truly sorry about the locale.
How did you know I was coming to King's Landing?
A dear friend told me.
Lady Stark,
Lord Varys?
to see you again after so many years is a blessing. Your poor hands.
How did you know I was coming?
Knowledge is my trade, my lady. Did you bring the dagger with you by any chance? My little birds are everywhere.
Well, well, this is an historic day. Something you don't know that I do.
Huh?
There's only one dagger like this in all of the Seven Kingdoms.
Say it.
It's mine.
Yours?
At least it was, until the tournament on Prince Joffrey's last name day. I bet on Sir Jaime in the jousting, as any sane man would, when the Knight of the Flowers unseated him. I lost this dagger.
To whom?
Tyrion Lannister, the imp.
That were a
Oh
real
my
soldier
God.
dead. Lord Snow here grew up in the castle, spitting down on the likes of you. Pip, do you think Ned Stark's bastard bleeds like the rest of us?
Okay, Pip. Fuck, bro. One shot? You suck, Pip. Oh my gosh.
Well, Lord Snow, it appears you're the least useless person here.
Lord Stark, I meant to give you this earlier. So forgetful these days. A raven from Winterfell this morning.
Good news? Perhaps you'd like to share it with your wife.
My wife is in Winterfell.
Is she? I thought that she'd be safest in here.
Broke my nose, bastard.
It's an improvement. Threw you over the wall. I wonder how long it'd take you to hit.
I wonder if they'd find you before the wolves did.
What you looking at, Halfman?
I'm looking at you. Yes. You've got an interesting face. Very distinctive faces. All of you.
And what do you care about our faces?
It's just, I think they would look marvelous decorating spikes in King's Landing. Perhaps I'll write to my sister, the Queen, about it.
No one but you. My father knew, and he left me to rot at the wall all the same.
Gren's father left him too, outside a farmhouse when he was 3. Pip was caught stealing a wheel of cheese his little sister hadn't eaten in 3 days. He was given a choice, his right hand or the wall. I've been asking the Lord Commander about them. Fascinating stories.
They hate me because I'm better than they are.
It's a lucky thing none of them were trained by a master-at-arms like your Sir Roderick. I don't imagine any of them have ever held a real sword before they came here.
A true friend.
Don't tell anyone. I have a reputation to maintain.
Thinking of us. You're a bit late to start complaining about it now. What has the boy told them?
Nothing. He said nothing. He remembers nothing.
Then what are you raving about?
What if it comes back to him? He tells his father what he saw.
We'll say he was lying. We'll say he was dreaming. We'll say whatever we like. I think we can outfox a 10-year-old.
And my husband.
I'll go to war with him if I have to. They can write a ballad about us. The war for Cersei's cunt.
I wish I could see the girls.
It's too dangerous.
Just for a moment.
Until we know who our enemies are.
I know they did it, Ned. The Lannisters in my bones. I know it.
Littlefinger's right. I can't do anything without proof.
And if you find the proof?
Then I bring it to Robert. And hope he's still the man I once knew. You watch yourself on the road, huh? That temper of yours is a dangerous thing.
My temper. Gods be good. You nearly killed poor Littlefinger yesterday.
Yes, it's been a long time. I still remember every face. You remember your first? Harley boy at the Battle of Summerhall. My horse took an arrow, so I was on foot, slogging through the mud. He came running at me, breastplate. probably shattered every rib he had. Stood over him, hammer in the air. Right before I brought it down, he shouted, "Wait! Wait!" They never tell you how they all shit themselves. They don't put that part in the songs. Stupid boy. Lancel. Gods, what a stupid name. Lancel Lannister. Must wound your pride, standing out there like a glorified sentry. Jaime Lannister, son of the mighty Tywin. Forced to mind the door while your king eats and drinks and shits and fucks. So come on. We're telling war stories. Who was your first kill, not counting old men?
One of the outlaws in the Brotherhood. I was there that day. You were only a squire, 16 years old.
What about Aerys Targaryen? What did the Mad King say when you stabbed him in the back? He never asked. Did he call you a traitor? Did he plead for a reprieve?
He said the same thing you've been saying for hours. Burn them all.
Back with the Targaryens. These aren't Targaryens, these are Dothrakis. She's a Targaryen.
The Dothraki don't believe in money. Most of their slaves were given to them as gifts.
From whom?
If you rule a city and you see the horde approaching, you have two choices. Pay tribute or fight. An easy choice for most. Of course, sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes a Khal feels insulted by the number of slaves he's given. He might think the man too weak or the woman too ugly. Sometimes a Khal decides his riders haven't had a good fight in months and need the practice.
Not a queen. A Khaleesi.
What? Where's she going? Should she be walking off by herself?
You dare! You give commands to me! To me! You do not command the dragon. I am Lord of the Seven Kingdoms. I don't take orders from savages or their sluts. Do you hear me?
Rakaro asked if you want him dead, Khaleesi.
No! Rakaro said you should take ear to teach respect. Please, please don't hurt him.
Woman! Kill these Dothraki dogs! I am your king!
Shall we return to the Khalasar, Khaleesi?
This dude's fodder. No one respects him. He's not a king to shit.
You walk.
Cat bro walking. Yeah, I can't lie. I wouldn't want to be here. I hate the cold. What are you shoveling for? What is this? An elevator? Oh, bro's gotta push the elevator. They literally have a manually elevator. It's gotta go up. He's gotta push it till it reaches the top. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I'm not pushing that. Ooh, show me the view. Show me the view. Show me the view from the top. Or don't. You know, it's cool. Maybe I'll see it another time. I wish I knew his name. I just have him down as Bastard. His last name is Stone, I believe.
I wanted to be here. When you saw it for the first time. I'm the first ranger. My job is out there. There have been disturbing reports.
What kind of reports?
Kind I don't want to believe. A man gets what he earns. When he earns it. We'll speak when I return.
You just gotta earn it, my boy. I mean, from what I've seen, he seems skilled enough to earn it, so just earn it really fast, and then boom, bam, boom. You'll be on the next one. That's a crazy view, though, from the top.
And his brains, and his guts, his lungs...
Are they gonna try to frame Little Lord for the push off of Bronn?
The Night's Watch is a joke to you, is it? Is that what we are, Lannister? An army of jesters in black.
We don't have enough men to be an army, and aside from Yoren here, none of you are particularly funny.
I hope we provided you with some good stories to tell when you're back in King's Landing. With something to think about when you're drinking your wine down there. Enjoying your brothels. Half the boys you've seen training will die north of the wall. Might be a wildling's axe that gets them. Might be sickness. Might just be the cold. They die in pain. And they do it so plump little lords like you can enjoy their summer afternoons in peace and comfort.
Do you think I'm plump? Listen, Benjen, may I call you Benjen?
Call me what you like.
I'm not sure what I've done to offend you. I have great admiration for the Night's Watch. I have great admiration for you as First Ranger.
You know, my brother once told me that nothing someone says before the word "but" really counts.
But I don't believe that giants and ghouls and White Walkers are lurking beyond the wall. I believe that the only difference
giants?
between us and the wildlings is that when that wall went up, our ancestors happened to live on the right side of it.
You're right.
Keep well, keep warm.
Enjoy the capital.
Oh, I always do.
I think he's starting to like me.
This man is something else.
Aye. Into the tunnel and out the other side. He'll be north of the wall for a month or two.
So, you're heading down to King's Landing too?
Aye. Day after tomorrow. I get about half of my recruits from their dungeons.
Let's share the road. I could use some decent company.
I travel a bit on the grubby side, my lord.
Not this time. We'll be staying at the finest castles and inns. No one turns away a Lannister.
At Jaka.
At Jahaka.
At Jahaka.
At Jahaka.
At Jahaka.
Yes, Khaleesi.
She's about to have a baby?
For a man on horseback, the curved blade is a good thing. Easy to handle. It's a good weapon for a Dothraki. But a man in full plate, sorry, Tawako. The Arak won't get through the steel. That's where the broadsword has the advantage. Designed for piercing play and a great honor. Never trade him.
Khalisti zalame me adaka esina khajalan. Ogilo ma wizi.
Wo ma wizi vikojine?
Asas lo alegri ha anhan. Muri ala yafi ma yijina alegra.
Ashiriti lo alegri jivikisi. Wo ma wizi wo alegri. Ashti fakishi nahrirum? Ashti?
Ma jinjano. Ana reiti sanjani.
I don't think she wants to be dog.
The Khaleesi have baby inside her. It is true. She does not bleed for 2 moons. The belly starts to swell.
Je savais vezufun.
She does not want to eat horse.
She is a Perego.
Let the boys butcher a goat for supper. I need to ride to Quahall.
We ride for Vas Dotrak.
Don't worry, I'll catch you. The hoard's easy to find.
How many winters have you seen, Lord Tyrion?
8. No. 9.
All of them brief.
Well, they say the winter of my birth was 3 years long, Maester Aemon.
This summer has lasted 9. But reports from the Citadel tell us the days grow shorter. Starks are always right eventually. Winter is coming. This one will be long. And dark things will come with it.
Okay, so wintertime sucks is what I'm getting from this. Wintertime is when all the bad and scary things happen.
Say they've seen the White Walkers.
Yes, and the fishermen of Lannisport say they see mermaids.
One of our own rangers swore he saw them kill his companions. He swore it right up to the moment Ned Stark chopped his head off.
The Night's Watch is the only thing standing between the realm and what lies beyond. And it has become an army of undisciplined boys and tired old men. There are less than 1,000 of us now. We can't man the other castles on the wall. We can't properly patrol the wilderness. We've barely enough resources to keep our lads armed and fed.
Your sister sits by the side of the king. Tell her we need help.
When winter does come, gods help us all if we're not ready.
He's really pissing on top of the... Okay. He did say he was gonna do that, so...
I'm sorry to see you leave, Lannister.
It's either me or this cold, and it doesn't appear to be going anywhere.
Will you stop at Winterfell on your way south?
I expect I will. Gods know there aren't many feather beds between here and King's Landing.
If you see my brother Bran, tell him I miss him. Tell him I'd visit if I could.
Of course.
Never walk again.
If you're going to be a cripple, it's better to be a rich cripple. Take care, Snow.
Farewell, my lord.
You are late, boy. Tomorrow you will be here at midday.
Who are you?
Your dancing master, Sirio Forel.
Tomorrow you will catch it. Now pick it up.
That is not the way, boy. It is not a great sword that is needing 2 hands to swing it.
It's too heavy.
It is heavy as it needs to be to make you strong. Just so. 1 hand is all that is needed. Now you are standing all wrong. Turn your body side face. Yes. So. You are skinny. That is good. The target
is smaller. Now the grip, let me see. Yes. The grip must be delicate.
What if I drop it?
The steel must be part of your arm. Can you drop part of your arm? No. 9 years, Sirio Farrell was first sword to the Sea Lord of Brav. Just so. Now we will begin the dance. Remember, child, this is not the dance of the Westeros we are learning. The Knight's dance. Hacking and hammering. This is the Bravos dance. Dead? Oh. Dead. Very dead.
Oh, she's gonna be a problem. Hold on. Is he thinking about his war times? Oh shit. Don't end. Don't end. Ah. Guys, you see, I changed recording this at a different time. So yeah, I just wanted to give my discussion on episode 3. Because once again, it was another really good episode. I really enjoyed it. A lot of things happened. A lot of things were said. I'm trying to do the best I can to catch everything. But if I don't, please let me know in the comments if I missed something in the episode. Or, you know, if there's something that I was supposed to notice and didn't notice. You know, just let me know. But, I'm just gonna literally just go off the couple of things that I have written down. Oh, I got a lot written down, but I'm not gonna read them all. Let's see. Okay, so I don't know who it is exactly, but someone is in debt, and I think it was like 6 million gold or 6 million something. I don't. They're just 6 million in debt. I don't know who exactly. I don't know if it's just like the king, or I don't know exactly. I'm trying to remember. The king. He's the king of what? I think it was like seven lands or something like that. I can't remember what words I'm looking for, but a lot of times there's the phrase, you know, winter is coming, or the winter is near, or something like that, you know. So I'm assuming winter is going to be bad. I don't know how long their seasons are, because I'm not quite sure how old the youngest daughter is, but I'm pretty sure Ned was talking to her and he said she was born in the summertime, so she doesn't know winter. So that means it's got to be like a few years of summer and then a few years of winter. Is that how that's gonna work? I don't know. Bran is up, but he doesn't remember anything. I think I said that in my last video, that he wasn't gonna remember. Yeah, that's kind of tough, but it's gonna come back to him. I know sooner or later it'll come back to him, and that's what the queen was worried about when she was talking to who I believe is her brother. I'm gonna keep saying who I believe because I still don't know. My gosh, I probably should know, but anyways, Bran was up, and he was the woman who was just there, the older woman who was there with him, was telling him stories, and then he's like, I like the scary stories. So she told him what I assume was a scary story, but also a real one, because I remember in episode 1, the White Walkers, they were there. They killed those dudes, and then bro came back, and so like the White Walkers are a thing. They're there. And what's his name is gonna actually, I think what's his name said that he was going, I forgot his name, I'm so bad with names, but he said that he was going beyond the wall or something like that, or like, I don't know. He was doing something, and they said he was gonna be out there for a month or two. Well, that's what the one dude said to the Little Lord when they were having that conversation. Gosh, I feel like I'm all over the place, but I know you guys know what I'm talking about. If you've seen this, you know what I'm trying to get at, so hopefully anyway. So yeah, she was telling him them stories, and she said, what was it, 1,000 years ago, the White Walkers that was the first time they appeared. And White Walkers, because I'm pretty sure there were like when that man walked up to the dead bodies that were like in pieces, they were in some type of like symbol or shape or something. Like that wasn't just like I know that meant something. They had to, because like why was it like that? Like it looked like it was like purposely shaped in a certain way or something like that. So that was weird to me. But then like when they came back, they were gone. So are they just like possessed dead bodies, or are they actually those dead people just revenging on people? I don't know. I'm trying to think of the best things I can for why or what they are and or doing. I honestly can't come up with anything. Like, okay, so I think she said, the old woman did say a night lasted a generation. I think that's what she said. So winters must be long and it must be dark. Yeah, I'm gonna get past that. Oh yeah, Brian can't walk anymore, I don't believe. Jesus Christ, how did I forget that? Brian can't walk. It seems as he is to be crippled. That's tough, I can't lie. But I like the brother talking to him and saying, like, he's seen him climb so many times. Like, he's never fell through all the, like, different types of weather and whatnot. So, like, there's no way he just fell. The dagger. They brought the dagger to someone. I forgot his name. I don't know if it was Lord Varys or the other guy. But, yeah, they talked about that. And I think the whole thing I got from that is he said that he lost it in a bet to the Little Lord. So maybe that's where they're going to go with that. I wrote down Lancel Lannister and Jaime Lannister. I'm not sure who those two are exactly. I think one of those is the blonde-haired dude that was talking to the king about their first kills. I could be wrong. I don't know which one. Oh man, I hope there's not giants in here, bro. There's no way, right? Daenerys is pregnant. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, Stone was training with the other guys who didn't really know how to use a sword, and he started teaching them in the end. That was pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, and then they kept, talking about winter and how winter's coming. So I feel like that's not gonna be a good thing. I wonder how many episodes I got left until winter gets here. Anyways. Yeah, there was a lot of things to touch into in this episode, and I hope I got as much as I could. You guys can help me out in the comments. Please let me know. Like the video for me, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoy this, and see you on the next one. Thank you guys for being here.